Hi friends, and welcome to another Phonics Fun video. Today we're going to be continuing our practice of adjectives, nouns, and verbs. Okay, so just a review. So nouns are naming words for four different kinds of things: people, places, things, and animals. Adjectives in a sentence are words that describe a noun. So they're the words that describe or give more information about a person, a place, a thing, or an animal. So again, adjectives really use our senses, so what we can see about the noun, hear about the noun, smell from the noun, taste what the noun tastes like or what it feels like. And it also uses our thoughts. So some adjectives aren't so much about our senses, but they're more so about, what do I think about that noun? So this happens a lot with people. Is that person smart? Are they kind? Are they funny? So those are things that would appeal to thoughts. So just a review of a couple of different adjectives because pretty soon you'll be using these on your own. So some examples of adjectives you could hear are, you might use the word loud, quiet, horrible, nice, or squeaky. You might, for adjectives that you could smell, you might use the words stinky, bad, floral, meaning it smells like flowers. Just going to skip around here. Delicious, or maybe even burnt. Examples of adjectives to describe what a noun tastes like are salty, sweet, sour. Examples to describe what a noun would feel like or texture. We might use the words smooth, bumpy, slimy, hard, soft, furry. And examples of what some adjectives might be like. So again, using what we think about the noun or could think about the noun, in a lot of cases, the person, we might say that they're funny, they're boring or exciting, that they're nice, they're brave, they're smart, they're careful, maybe they're forgetful. Or we could mention their feelings. Are they sad, happy, angry, or maybe even sleepy? Okay, and next here we have verbs. So verbs, again, are action words. So it always answers the question, what are they doing in the sentence? And now we're ready for a game. So you are going to read the noun and verb sentence just like yesterday's video. Then your job is, in about 25 seconds, you're going to add an adjective to make the sentence even better. So again, you'll have about 25 seconds on the clock. So use your time wisely. First sentence, I am looking for my sneakers. You may start. So how could I describe the noun, my sneakers? Five more. And time. Alrighty. So here's an example of how you might add an adjective to make the sentence even better. So I am looking for my cute sneakers. So in this case, I added what it might look like or what I might think about the sneakers. That adjective absolutely works. I might even mention the color. So that would be even more helpful if I'm really looking for them. I might say, I'm looking for my pink sneakers. So if you added a color there, that's also awesome. Ooh, then I took it a step further. I said, maybe they're not just pink, maybe they're also shiny. So I am looking for my shiny pink sneakers. Okay, next. They saw a butterfly from their window. They saw a butterfly from their window. Think, how might you describe the butterfly? That might be a good one. Oh boy, 5 more. 2, 1, and time. Let's see. Okay, so what I did is I added the adjective beautiful to describe that butterfly. So now my sentence reads, they saw a beautiful butterfly from their window. So I'm describing what it looks like or what I think about it. You might even use colors. So you might say, they saw a blue and black butterfly from their window. Either one works. Nice practice. Let's keep going. Next one. The book fell on my toe. I want you to see if you can add an adjective to describe book. Five more. 2, 1, and time. All right. So I actually went ahead and again I used a adjective to describe what the book looked like. So in this case, I said the big book fell on my toe. So I'm using the adjective big to describe the size. You could again use a color. So in this case, I said the red book fell on my toe. And that also works too. Next one. The baby is rubbing his eyes. Think about what adjective you could use to describe the baby. The baby is rubbing his eyes. Five more. And time. All right, loves, let's see. So, the sleepy baby is rubbing his eyes. So, I use an adjective to describe um, possibly how that baby is feeling. So, sometimes too, if you look at the verb or action that's happening in the sentence, it'll help you to use an adjective that makes sense. So, I noticed the baby is rubbing his eyes. So I thought it made sense to just use the adjective sleepy. But if you use another adjective to describe what you know babies to be like, for instance, if you said the cute baby is rubbing his eyes, that absolutely works too. But you want to make sure to use adjectives that make sense for your sentence and your noun. Then I went ahead and I used an adjective for my other noun in the sentence, which is eyes. So now my sentence says, the sleepy baby is rubbing his little eyes. So I'm describing him even more. So it's very cool how adjectives work because you get a very clear picture of exactly what that sentence is talking about, which is really cool. Next one, the cup spilled on the table. So you could start with cup, add an adjective there to describe, then go on to table if there's time. Five more. And time. All right, loves. The yellow cup spilled on the table. So in this sentence, I added an adjective to describe what it looks like or the color of that cup. You could have also said, which I don't have here, you could have also added, you could have described the table as well. So maybe you take it a step further and you say, the yellow cup spilled on the lunch table, or it spilled on the round table. Right? So anything really works as long as you're really making sure that your adjectives make sense for your noun, your verb, so that it really fits that sentence nicely. All right, loves, awesome practice. So here's your challenge. You are going to make a list of nouns and verbs. You're going to make a sentence from those, and then you're going to add adjectives to make that sentence even better, just like we did for these slides here. And if you need the extra practice, feel free to watch this video again, and that'll be even more helpful. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad that we got to have this practice together. Feel free to tune in on next Tuesday for another super fun phonics video. And feel free to watch some of the previous videos for extra practice. Much love!